Tonight at 6, the immunity hearing for former Decatur police officer Bailey Marquette comes to a close. The judge in the case says he'll review the evidence from the hearing and decide whether Marquette will receive immunity or go to trial next month. WAAY 31's Paige Meyer spent the day at the Morgan County Courthouse. Paige, what'd you learn?
Yes, Tori, Steve Perkins' brother Nicholas tells me that it's just been hard the past couple of days listening to both sides present their arguments to the judge in this immunity hearing. Now, the state has been arguing that this case needs to get moved to a grand jury, while the defense has been arguing that Marquette's charges should be dropped completely. Now, the future of this case is in the hands of Judge Elliott. If you take a look at your screen here, this is video that we got today outside of the courthouse of Marquette leaving. Now, today, attorneys on both sides cited case law and presented their legal arguments to Judge Elliott. The state argued this case should move to a grand jury, while the defense argued Marquette's charges should just be dismissed. Marquette's attorneys argued that Marquette was exercising his duties as an officer and had little time to react when they say Steve Perkins pointed a gun at the tow truck driver and him. They also said that the officers were not required to have a court order to be there. The state then argued that if the officers were there for a breach of peace, then they should have not been concealed. The state said a reasonable officer would have been given more time to de-escalate and that Steve Perkins could not have known they were police officers until a second or two before he was shot. Steve Perkins' brother Nicholas tells me after nearly 2 years, they're still hoping for justice.
I am hoping for a speedy trial. Yesterday was rough. Totally exhausted after we left. And so if that is a precursor to a potential trial, that means that week will be pretty intense. So we're hoping that things go smoothly. Again, we're hoping that we come out victorious, and we are hoping that this is the case that will change the city of Decatur.
The future of former officer Bailey Marquette is now in the hands of Judge Elliott. Now, if his immunity is denied, he will go to trial on April 7th. Make sure to stick with WAAY 31 News for updates. Reporting live in Decatur with coverage you can count on. Paige Meyer, WAAY 31 News.